Hi, my name is Joanie''s. Welcome to my channel. Well, I'm on a roll and I am interested in doing a few videos today because I have time. So I am Joanie''s of Joanie'S White Light Healing, and you could find out more about me on my website. You can go there, find out how you could set up a session, a reading, a healing with me. I'm in North Central New Jersey, and I do distance readings and healings for folks who are not local to me. Skype, Facebook video, FaceTime, video, and phone. Okay, so you can find out a bit more about me from listening to the intros in the other videos, and I'm just going to dive right in. Again, if you're interested in finding out more about me, you could look at my website or listen to any of the intros on my other videos. So there are a lot of people that are very, very worried, and they're very, very concerned, and they're in a place of fear. And I wanted to add more reassurance to folks because I go through this as well. It comes in waves, but I don't get caught up in it where I am stricken, where I'm immobilized, where I'm tearful, where I'm depressed, where I'm reclusive, where I don't want to get out of bed, don't want to shower and dress, overeat, undereat, talk too much, hoard. These are common symptoms of what people might experience if they're fearful. What I suggest is getting down to basics and really considering that there's more going on than meets the eye. I've shared this before in other videos. This is an incredible time in Earth's history. Yes, you and I, we all wanted to be born now. We wanted to see this take place. Yeah, sounds kind of crazy that we would want to feel suppressed and crunched down and have liberties taken away and be amidst others who are afraid. It sounds zany, but there are so many opportunities here of breaking free. Questioning what's going on, that's one way of breaking free. Looking at self and seeing whether you've got any shticks that need to be addressed, any issues. Now's the time, because I'm sure they're right in front of you and you are very aware of what your fears are. I always tell people, get help. See a mental health professional if you are not coping, because it means that you haven't done the work before and you can now. Okay. Regarding the unseen, this is your time to consider that there are unobservable and unreportable events that are taking place, as well as forces, powers, beings that are in other realms that are assisting us at this time. Some people here might believe in God that is separate from that is okay. Others believe in angels and archangels, spirit guides, maybe even departed ones assisting them, guardian angels. There are, I believe, other beings that work with us. I believe we have galactic brothers and sisters. We have the angelic realm that is working with us. We have the elemental realm, the fairies, the gnome, the sprites, the leprechauns, etc., that tend to the earth, that also give us that buoyancy that we need. You have spirit guides that you chose before coming into this lifetime to assist you in the ethers. You can't see them, but your higher self surely is communicating with them. So consider that there are not only events that are taking place that you are not aware of, physical third dimensional situations that are going on that you're not hearing or seeing about in the news. They're not being reported for you. I would suggest you consider that that's going on, because I strongly believe it. And I have seen alternative sources where that shows to me that that is occurring. Also, the forces. There are forces that love us so much, the highest of forces that support us, commend us, guide us, challenge us, instill information, download us, help heal us, and help us release things. So now's the time to consider getting out of your comfort zone and trying something new if what you presently are doing is not working. Very, very challenging time. There are people that are having problems with social isolation. If you are afraid of going out and you are at home and you are cocooned and you are in need of socialization, I highly suggest getting on message boards, groups online, doing Zoom chats, anything where you could learn how to turn on a camera or type, communicate with other souls for interaction. Maybe you're in a place where you could sit outside, and if you don't want to be near people, at least view them. And at least maybe you can communicate with them from a distance. Very, very important to have human interaction. Do not let that lapse. When I was young, in college, there was some, I don't know if it was the Rhesus Monkey movie of the wire mesh mommy and the Rhesus monkey that was just devolving as a result of not having the warmth. And then there was another wire mesh Rhesus monkey, but it had the carpeting over it and all the yummy feeling, and maybe it was electrified, like with warmth. Maybe it was a warm, carpeted, like bigger mommy, and that Rhesus monkey was thriving. So keep in mind that we are souls. We are beings that need warmth and hugs and touch. And if you are not getting that at this time, do whatever you can to be near people, see people, or communicate with them. I'm going to see whether Spirit has anything to share regarding reassurance at this time. Know who you are. That is what Spirit is saying. Know who you are. If you have damages, if you are not clear about your presence, who you are, what you are emanating, what your truth is, how you present yourself to other, now is a fantastic time to do that. Clear up who you are. You might never have done that work before. Well, guess what? This is an earth school, so you can do this at present. You can go inside and do some introspection. I bet you'll find it fun and interesting. To blame, to do the hindsight is 20/20, and to start regretting and shaming yourself and having embarrassment, that won't work. That is not suggested. That is not why one would do that. One would go inside to take a look at with a loving eye, from a neutral stance with no judgment. That is of extreme importance. And then when you go inside and you see who you are and you ask yourself questions, if you don't have answers, maybe you want to write it down, some of those questions that don't have answers. And you could address them again. You could ask yourself those questions at another date. This healing of self is of paramount importance. I'm going to go in and see if there's more that Spirit wants me to share with you. Trust. So we've heard that term, trust the plan. And I'm going to see more about the trust. Trust your intuition. Trust your gut. You are a very powerful, knowledgeable soul that has forgotten a lot. There's a veil that is over us right now. And that it is important to hone this skill of knowing. So if you are faced with something and you are not sure, you can get still. And you could go into your heart, you could go into your gut, whatever feels right. And ask your heart, ask your gut, what do you know? And then get very quiet and see what the answer is. The trusting your intuition will catapult you into more of an anchoring of your being here, and you're knowing more truths. I'm going to see what else there is to share. Well, it comes back to what I had shared earlier. Believe that we are part of your ascension. So ascension is, it is of self. We save ourselves, and there is assistance as well. God helps those who help themselves. So it's really, it's a matter of you're doing your part and they will assist. If you block assistance, then it really puts a stymie on your moving forward. If you consider that there's more out there that is unseen and unreportable, yet with faith you pray that it is so, you're now opening up a door, possibility for you to be moving forward out of that fear state into a more ripe and juicy, happy, joyful experience here on earth. I'm going to keep going in. Talking about laughter, one of my friends on Facebook had spoken about laughter being medicine. See what you can do to smile and find humor in things, as well as entertain yourself with things that are funny, that meet your standards of joy. Spirit is educating regarding if you're laughing at someone else's expense, that's a low vibration, and that puts you in a better than, less than situation. When a person is laughing at someone else's misery, at their accident or misfortune, that is not a higher dimensional way of finding humor in things. That keeps one entrenched in their bitterness and anger. So take a look at what you think is funny, because it might not be so funny in terms of ascending to a higher dimension. Keep your cool. Watch your temper. Watch your outbursts. Watch your mouth. Watch your bitterness. Watch what comes out of the mouth, out of la boca, out of the mouth. If you are afraid, you work on your fear, but if you take this out on another, that is not okay. You incur karma towards self and other. It is not okay. Watch your mouth. Watch what you are saying in terms of shouting, griping, complaining, judging, bitterness, sniping at someone, barking, screaming, cursing. Heal. Do whatever you need to do to heal. I'm going to see if there's anything more regarding reassurance. If you are low to the point where you do not want to be here, you need to get assistance. I am sure that you would find a word of mouth mental health practitioner that could assist you. You wanted to be here at this time. You might have gotten way off track if you're at this place right now, but you did ask to be born in order to be part of this wonderful ascension experience. So clear the way for any help to come your way. Do your part. Reach out to people and ask if they know someone who could help you, because it would be a shame for you not to be here to see what occurs. It is, they say it's a grand finale. So I am going to do a healing for all those who are anxious and worried and fearful across time and space, forwards and backwards across all generations. Karma, negative karma incurred, blaming self and other that would block a soul here where they are experiencing sadness and fear, doubt, longing to be free. Such fear of any kind. And we ball them all up, and you say inside, I forgive myself. There's a big blow of steam that just went poof. And I suggest someone's going to have to sleep after this. They're going to get quite tired. Forgive everyone and everything. And I see someone's bones just rattled. Ask for everyone and everything's forgiveness. Please, all of you, forgive me because I had unforgiveness towards you. Beautiful waves of light coming in right now, assisting. Thank God for these life lessons. God meaning the oneness, all that is, not separate from. Sip water between now and when you go to sleep. It'll help flush negative energies through the physical body. Make sure you rest. And if you need to tiptoe around, that's what they're giving me. If you need to walk slower or even tiptoe around, creep around for the next few days, do so. I hope that this video, this broadcast, assists you here. Please feel free to pass on to anyone you feel would benefit from it. And I wish you peace and healing and love. Bye, y'all.